House Fighter's Total Mess is such a fun and chaotic little game. You're basically flying toy planes around everyday rooms like the kitchen or living room, shooting down other planes, while dodging stuff like chairs and lamps. It's simple, but really addictive once you get the hang of it. The controls feel smooth, the colors pop, and every match turns into this hilarious mess of explosions and crashes. It's one of those games you can just pick up for a few quick rounds and end up playing way longer than you planned. Junkster is a 3D action platformer that follows UM-13, a resourceful little construction bot who ends up stranded on a massive junkyard planet filled with scrap metal, hostile machines, and long-forgotten secrets. Equipped with his trusty robo-wrench, UM-13 can salvage broken parts, craft new tools, and turn piles of garbage into useful gadgets or even weapons. The game mixes fast-paced platforming with light combat and puzzle solving, all tied together with a really unique mechanic focused on scavenging and repurposing trash. Pokemon Legends Mega Dimension welcomes you back into Lomios City when strange spatial distortions start tearing reality apart and a mischievous Hoopa teams up with a donut-making chef named Ansha to open portals into a mysterious hyperspace version of Lumiose. Teaming up with members of Team MZ, you'll explore this new dimension, face off against newly discovered mega-evolved Pokemon like Mega Chimecho and Mega Bacalibur, dive into intense high-level battles that push past the usual level cap and uncover what's really going on behind the chaos of the Mega Dimension. Stormlancers kicks off in the vibrant indie-verse of Cryptica, where you join a squad of tough mercenaries in the roguelike action thriller that's all about high-speed combat, deadly weapon combos, and fierce co-op mayhem. You'll be blasting through colorful sci-fi arenas, chaining slick attacks, dodging traps, and teaming up with friends for some serious boss takedowns. The game supports smooth action with 60 frame per second gameplay and HDR visuals, setting the stage for intense runs where death means starting over, but each victory feels earned. The Last Faith, Awakened Ancients expands the brutal gothic world of the base game by unleashing ancient powers and forgotten horrors across new territories filled with even tougher foes and richer lore. You'll carry over the visceral melee, magics, and firearms that defined your journey, dive deeper into corrupt cathedrals and moonlit ruins, and uncover the hidden history behind the prophecy that binds your fate. Mastering new weapon forms, unraveling eldritch secrets, and relishing the pixel-perfect ambiance of Shadow and Ruin, this DLC promises to elevate every brutal moment and haunt your play sessions long after you've set it aside. Overcooked 2 Nintendo Switch 2 Edition serves up all the kitchen chaos you loved, now with seriously upgraded visuals, full 4K at 60 frames per second when docked, and fancy new features like camera play so you can see your teammates' faces melt, and game share so friends without a copy can still crash the kitchen. You're back in the Onion Kingdom van, tossing ingredients, dodging fires, navigating shifting counters, and doing your best to keep the hungry hordes, the unbred, from wiping out your 5-star rating.
Rummaging resources, he's often found snapping photographs.
Dave, the Diver Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, gives you the same deep-sea adventure and sushi restaurant hustle from the original game, but now with smoother frame rates and higher resolution for a more polished experience. You dive into the mysterious blue hole to fish and explore by day, then run your sushi joint at night, turning catches into fresh dishes while uncovering underwater secrets. The upgrade means the game runs better than ever without changing the core gameplay, so if you love the base version, you'll appreciate the smoother visuals and performance boost in this edition.
Dave, still hard at work, is faced with the most ravenous of species, patrons. And while cooking, serving, and pouring drinks aren't the most treacherous part of his job, they're unequivocally crucial to his survival. The Blue Hole is home to unimaginable secrets, and with Dave's unquenchable thirst for discovery, there's no telling what he may.
Welcome to the Sweet Cheeks Factory. Press the green button.
Dollmare drops you into the eerie world of a factory that makes dolls. You've accepted a job to inspect each one, spot the weirdness, keep production running, and try not to lose your mind. It's not about jump scares or fighting monsters, but the creeping tension builds with the simple act of checking defects, walking through dark corners following strange protocols, and uncovering what's really going on in the factory. Every run shuffles bits of the story and environment, so no two playthroughs feel exactly the same.
Fine, it's adequate, but don't think I'm impressed. There's always room for...
Sonic Racing CrossWorlds Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, launching on December 4th, revs the engines with a proper jump in performance and visuals, delivering slicker racing across wildly shifting tracks where portals stream you into alternate dimensions mid-race. You'll blast through tight turns, drift around hazards, and customize vehicles with tons of gadgets and decals, while racing characters from the Sonic universe and beyond, all backed by crisp frame rates even in local multiplayer.
A man will come and take you away. This man is different.
Hitman Absolution, launching on the original Switch on November 13th and coming to Switch 2 in 2026, throws you into the shoes of 47, a legendary assassin betrayed by his own agency and on the run while protecting a young girl named Victoria, and as you navigate corrupt cityscapes, high-stakes showdowns, and moral ambiguity, you'll blend stealth, disguise, and brutal takedowns to unravel a dark conspiracy and fight for redemption instead of simply completing contracts. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 launches on November 21st and drops you into the wild world of Musou-style pirate mayhem, where you command dozens of waves of enemies, grab explosive combos, and live out iconic moments from the series with a massive roster of characters and fan-pleasing DLC drops. You'll carve through legions as Luffy in Gear 4 or ride into battle as Roger, with fast-paced action, dramatic set pieces, and sheer scale that make it a perfect pick for fans of high-energy hack-and-slash adventures.
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.